Good evening. Welcome to Fire and the Grape.
Hi, I'm Erica Hernandez, Executive Chef of Soul Creek Grill, here known as The Fire. You can find me on social media as The Monday Baker. And you have here?
And I am Hugh Preece, owner-operator of Salt Creek Grill Restaurants, and I am the Grape on social media. I am known as the Fermented Boss.
Welcome. Happy Thursday.
Welcome. Happy Thursday.
How are you today?
I'm doing well, and I hope everyone enjoyed their Earth Day, which was this past Monday. We got a beautiful day for that, didn't we?
Beautiful day. We have a beautiful day today as well.
Excellent. Well, what are we going to do today?
Well, it's spring, it's beautiful, it's sunny, and I wanted to bring one of my favorite dishes that I do sometimes at the restaurant. I make it at home. So today we're going with shrimp scampi.
Ooh, shrimp scampi. Love it.
All the way from Italy to here.
Tell me, how do you make your shrimp scampi?
Well, I add roasted garlic. I like to add a little bit of heirloom tomatoes to it, a little bit of chicken broth. I make it very garlicky, and I just sear my shrimp, my marinated shrimp, sear it into it, and I make a nice broth. It's like a glossy broth, and then we add the bucatini.
Sweet, so bucatini. So this is a pasta that looks like spaghetti, but it has a hole in the middle, so it
absorbs a little bit more sauce.
Absorbs the sauce. One thing difficult with bucatini is when you try to slurp that little last piece of pasta in your mouth, it does not move because of that little hole in there. The air just goes through the hole.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's a fun fact.
Scampi. So you said all the way from Italy. It's funny because people have discussions about where scampi originated, and most people believe it originated in 1920s in the U.S. from Italian immigrants, where they subbed shrimp for something different. But history also shows that in the 14th century in Genoa, which is in Liguria in Italy, it's the Italian Riviera, that it originated there. And they used to use crawfish.
All the way to 14th century. Yeah.
So, it goes back and forth. There's no right or wrong answer, I guess, because there's really no documentation. But the one thing I do know is I love scampi.
Me too. It's delicious.
Especially garlicky. So it's a really delicate dish because it's the shrimp. You're using this butter sauce, white wine butter sauce with little stock, chicken stock, which is going to give it a little more complexity and depth in flavor profile.
A little bit of lemon too.
And the lemon zest is going to give this freshness. The tomatoes are also going to give you this freshness.
And it's seasonal. I like adding tomatoes or adding fresh spinach, sometimes even arugula. It doesn't matter what it is, just to give it an extra layer of color, something that's in season and it goes well with the dish. Throw it in there.
Absolutely. Sometimes I'll throw in some spinach.
Exactly.
Which would make sense.
It's so good. So we're going to do tomatoes today. We could probably throw some spinach in it to make it colorful.
No. We'll make it the way you want. And because I think I have the perfect wine for you. Ooh. I hope it is. And this wine it's unique, but we'll give it a shot.
I can't wait. Excited.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab the wine. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So, staying with my my love for Italian wines, we're going to stay with Italian wines, and we are going to go down to Sicily. This is the western side of Sicily, and the grape variety is called Zibibbo.
Zibibbo.
And Zibibbo is its registered name in the wine registry in Italy, but its synonym is Moscato di Alessandria. And basically, it's the Moscato of Alessandria, Egypt. So it is thought or believed that this grape variety originated in Egypt.
Oh, wow.
So
that's interesting.
So when they came across and conquered parts of Italy, and Sicily being one of them, they traveled with this variety and it was planted there. The island where this really grows on is just south of Sicily, called Pantelleria, and that is part of Sicily. But it's the furthest south of Italy, and it's actually closer to Tunisia than it is to Sicily itself.
The aromas are interesting, very different than anything we've had in the show.
So this wine is, generally is produced in a sweet version, but this is a dry version. It's used in Marsala.
Let's see that.
So the aromas on here. This is an 8-year-old wine, so the aromas are a little more developed and complex. So you're getting some citrus notes like bergamot, but you're also getting fig and honey.
Fig and honey, definitely. It almost reminds me of a light port. Like it's in the scent.
It's gorgeous.
It has the color of honey too.
Yes, and that's part of the age, the 8 years. But it's super dry on the palate.
And I get that honey all around, especially when you try it. First sip.
You get like toasted almonds.
That's what I was just gonna say. Nuttiness into
Salinity,
wow.
You know, and the minerality that's in this is incredible.
It evolves.
It does.
It has so many layers of flavor.
And that age is giving you some caramel.
Yes.
Notes.
Like almost molassy. It's really good. Why did you choose this one for the scampi?
Well, for a number of reasons. Sicily, you think of seafood, so we're having shrimp. So I figured this would go great with it. But I also picked it because the winery itself. The winery is run by two sisters, and when the winery was founded and purchased, there was their father or grandfather created a wildlife preserve on there. So it's a WWF. They invest the money into keeping this preserve alive and running. So there's nature that surrounds it. We just finished with Earth Day. We figured paying a little homage to Earth Day, which was this past Monday, with a company that is female run, and they believe in preserving nature and the earth. So what better way than Gorghi Tondi?
It's beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Good job, sir. Well, how about we go cook some shrimp?
Yes.
Wow, it's very complex. Love it. Delicious.
Yes. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Oh, wow.
And here you go.
Look at this beautiful dish here.
Scampi alla Erica.
Scampi alla Erica.
And because you need some bread to go with pasta.
Of course, you can't go wrong with a little bit of garlic bread. So, you know, I see this bucatini pasta, a little bit thicker of a noodle. Has a hole in the center. Perfect for a dish like this. Also bolognese or anything like that.
And I know you love bucatini, so I chose that one just for you.
And the tomatoes are looking great. They're colorful, red, yellow, orange. We have shrimp in there. Looks like some basil. And that roasted garlic, I can just smell it.
Lots of roasted garlic, a little bit of lemon, and all that basil.
So if you were here, you'd smell that garlic, the lemon, the basil. It all is just this enticing smell. And then you've got this sweet, delicate shrimp that's in there, covered in butter, sauteed in butter. A little bit of chicken stock to give it a little more complexity to the dish. I'm looking forward to this, Chef. How do you suggest we serve this?
Carefully.
Yes. So let's go with pasta. A little bit of pasta first.
You do the honors. Put the crane. There you go. And it's, you know, it's an easy dish once you have all the components, right? If you have roasted garlic, you know, I have always roasted garlic in my fridge. You have roasted garlic at home all the time. Take your garlic, you wash it, you dry it, put it in a sheet pan, drizzle it with a lot of olive oil, put some herbs in it, put it in the oven until it's nice and brown, and then you have roasted garlic forever and ever in your fridge. It lasts about 2-3 weeks, maybe a little bit more. You keep feeding oil into it, so it will soak all the oil, and once you have it ready to go, it's easy to put dishes like this together. You just saute it with the butter, and it's absolutely amazing. You can eat it just on its own. What do you think?
Absolutely. I love to spread roasted garlic on bread, toast, put it on all of my sandwiches. I just love garlic.
Me too.
And it's great for the immune system.
And for scampi.
Scampi, yes. So we do our shrimp here with tails on. It's an easy venue to pick up if you're looking to use your fingers, or you can it easily pops off. You don't have to peel the shrimp, you just pop the tail off.
Press it out and that's it.
Oh, you take yourself a little crostini, chef.
Okay, let's see.
I'm going to revisit this wine.
And it literally took us 5 minutes to put it together. Once the pasta was cooking, it was just put everything together in a pan. Shrimps were seared to perfection. Sear the shrimp first with the butter, and then keep adding all the layers of flavors little by little. At the end, a little bit of pasta water once the pasta's in the dish. And that's it. Scampi made super easy.
So when I do a pasta and with the pasta water, I take the pasta when it's ready straight from the hot water into the pan. So it's bringing over that starch water with the pasta, and then I'll mix it up. And if I need a little more starch water, I'll just, you know, add it from the
to
pot.
loosen up the sauce a little bit. Yeah, absolutely, and that's what we did. Let's try it.
Let's do it.
Tell me what you think.
Well, this wine is just gorgeous.
It's beautiful. I can't wait to try it. All it is.
Great acidity. There's a complexity there with the fruit, the figs, the caramel, the nuts, and that salinity, that sea breeze that you're getting in your mouth. So before I have the wine, so you get that lemony zest from the sauce here. I didn't take a bite of shrimp yet because I was just tasting the pasta with the tomatoes. That tomato adds a freshness. You get that basil that just pops explodes in your mouth. And it's just delightful. And wow, that is like a symphony in my mouth right now.
You get more citrus once you try it all together. It opens up.
It makes that citrus pop. It's like bergamot just, you know, exploding, which is, you know, a beautiful fruit, and it's beautiful in this wine. That nuttiness just adds a little complexity to the whole dish.
And the sweetness, it just balances well with the tomatoes, with the garlic, with all the other components. Yeah, it's beautiful.
And the salinity there is just, it's wonderful. I'm going to take a piece of garlic toast here. That shrimp is sweet, it's firm, it's salty. It has that lemon zip on the outside. This is incredible.
When you're cooking the shrimp, when you're cooking a dish like this, you sear the shrimp first. Once you give it that turn, that's when you throw all the rest of the ingredients in, because the shrimp are going to cook super fast, and you don't want to overcook the shrimp.
Right.
It's literally 5 minutes to put together.
It's gorgeous. It's perfect. It's, you know, celebrating a Sicilian wine with an Italian dish, maybe American. We don't know.
And it's a beautiful dish to serve family style.
It really is.
You could just serve a big bowl and serve, you know, a pack of pasta. Before 2 packs of pasta, you serve 8 to 10 people. And, you know, we did 10 shrimp for this one, and we did half a pack of pasta, and we did 10 shrimp. So you could just mix and match depending on what your guests love.
Agreed. And this wine is super versatile. I'd really, especially with the summertime coming in, I would enjoy this with some grilled vegetables and maybe some couscous or something of that nature. It's kind of like a North African cuisine. I think it would also go very well with some spicy dishes, Thai, maybe Vietnamese food. Yeah.
It's amazing.
It is amazing.
Beautiful. Well job, ladies. This is beautiful.
Ladies are always producing these beautiful wines. So we hope you enjoyed your Earth Day on Monday. And the reason why Chef picked Scampi is because on the 29th, which is
next Monday,
which is in just a few days, it is National Scampi Day.
Yes, it is.
So take this recipe, make it on Monday night for National Scampi Day. It's a great dish, easy cleanup for those of you who don't like to clean up.
It's a one-pot dish. That's what it is.
It really is. It's a one-pan dish. Obviously, one to boil the pasta in as well. But yeah, so who are you again?
I am the Monday Baker. And you are?
I am the Fermented Boss on Instagram. Please subscribe to our channel, like our video, share our video, ask us questions, ask us for the recipe so you can make it on
Monday.
Scampi Monday, or Scampi National Scampi Day, which is Monday the 29th.
And we will see you next week.
We look forward to seeing you next week. Chin
Thank you so much. Salud.